national anthems.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, is Brenda Wiener.
Wasn't she magnificent? Two of the best I've ever heard. Wow.
Boy, she sang that
Both
beautifully.
anthems.
There are the officials. Dave Newell's the referee. Sweet Knox. Dave Newell's left, your right in your screen, and Will Norris are the linesmen on tonight's game. Steve Penny starting in goal. He's 23 years old. He's made his first NHL start. He lost that game, a 4-2 loss to Buffalo. Stopped 16 of the 20 shots. Not a very good auspicious beginning for him.
Not a lucky Penny.
And here's the other rookie, also the second game in the NHL, John Van Beesbrook. And he won 2-1 over the Colorado Rockies. In 1981, he stopped 29 of 30 shots. I remember that game. Played very, very well. I love the way he plays. He's an aggressive goaltender, and nobody stands around his crease. A little bit like Billy Smith you played.
Chris Nyland is at right wing here. We'll pick up the Canadiens after the faceoff. Number 15 is Bobby Smith. Number 19, of course, is Larry Robinson. Up on left wing for the Rangers in their own end. Mark Pavlich across the blue line. Sent right back in again, just past Robinson. Pavlich passing the right side, just gets it around Chris Nyland. Sent his own Pavlich. He's got Osborne. He's got the shot. Save! That was a dead-on shot. Osborne piles into Robinson and goes back at him. Rangers have a shot here. Huber pokes it ahead. And the game has a quick opening for the Rangers. Sent ahead by Smith. Onside pass. Look at the back check by Pavlich. Can you believe that? Right out in front. Robinson kicks it ahead. Osborne alertly back to center.
That was a great job by Mark Pavlich coming back there. Boy, the teams are throwing their weight around a little bit already. That was a great job by, look at Herb Brooks. He's angry about something. And there's the head coach, Jacques Lemaire. Under Lemaire so far this year, the Canadiens are 7 wins, 6 losses, no ties. And look at this Rangers, or the Canadian scratches. Mondu, he has a broken left arm, left hand. And he's gone for the rest of the season. The other guy's Rick Green, broken ribs.
John Chabot is the center for the great number 10, Guy Lafleur, who is in deep. Number 35 going in just as deep as Mike McPhee, a left wing. Some changes on the Canadian roster from the names you're used to in the past. Pass McPhee and goes back in again. Good check and decide by Lafleur. Rangers have forced the action so far in the very early going in this first period. There is no score if you just tuned in. Sundstrom gives it back up. LaRouche out for Eriksson. Missed by LaRouche in the corner. LaRouche looking for a man. He's got Sundstrom. LaRouche is in front. Sundstrom looking through Eriksson's check. Eriksson goes back for the puck. The Rangers forcing the action here, looking good. Reschner with the puck. In front. Sundstrom lost it on a hook check from behind. The puck is still kept in. LaRouche behind the net. Sundstrom's in front. Eriksson with a backhand chance. LaRouche save. And we'll get a play stoppage there.
Wow, that was a good save by Penny on Pierre LaRouche. LaRouche took the pass from Jan Eriksson, and he came right out of that corner. Okay, now watch Eriksson pick the puck up, pass it back into LaRouche, comes out, and Penny blocks him off, and then the puck is frozen. And we have a face-off to the right of Steve Penny.
This is the third change we've had for the Rangers with less than 2 minutes gone.
They're changing quickly.
Rogers and Don Maloney in front. Back for a shot. Save. Stopped in front. Oh, did Stoughton unload in a hurry.
Now that was a good save also. A quick snapshot by that man, Blaine Stoughton. And this Penny's impressed me so far. For the faceoff, watch Donnie Maloney left to your screen. Pick it up. Stoughton in the slot. Snap. Good save by Penny.
Most of the play early in the game, again with just 2 minutes gone, has been in the Canadian end. Penny out of his net. In front, Rogers. Save! And the rebound comes to the point for a shot, but it's blocked and goes wide. Rogers behind the net. Rogers being written off. Don Maloney is back there with the puck. Fighting off Guy Carbonneau. Shot. Save!
Boy, Penny has kept the Montreal Canadiens in this game. They've played about 2.5 minutes, and this guy has had about 6 shots already. And he's made some great saves. Now watch this save on Rogers again. In the slot all by himself. Mike Rogers did not get good wood on it. And then Donnie Maloney making a good play, comes out around. And Steve Penny makes another save.
The face-off will be to the right side of Penny. Herb Brooks watching the action.
Again, the Rangers changed lines. Patey out there now with Lennon and Bob Brook.
Patey looking behind him for Beck. Beck cannot get to it in time. Now the tip for a shot by Beck possible. He goes deep instead. Lennon back. Giveaway. Rangers back checking in a hurry, though. Canadians can't come down with any degree of speed. Oh, that puck directly up into the crowd. Holy mackerel. Did that come up there? Well, they haven't called for any medical assistance. That puck went up like a cannonball. Didn't touch anybody. Woo.
Oh, boy, they were lucky as Perry Turnbull came over the blue line. And, I mean, he just drove one. And that went straight up. Whew. There's the Rangers scratches tonight. Fatillo serving the second of his 3-game suspension. Ruotsalainen just resting.
Steve Shutt has the puck and sends it ahead. Beck is back. Number 27, Perry Turnbull, right out in front, came from St. Louis. Lennon in the soft pass is taken away from him and lost right back to center with a shot. Save! Good stop by Van Beesbrook, who was going right and had to go left.
Good glove save.
Willie Huber played well in Philadelphia. Patey coming down the right flank. Patey looks for the trailer left side out in front, and Bob Brook can't get the shot away before a stick check knocks it away. Shots on goal of 5-1 Rangers. 17:08 to go. First period from Madison Square Garden. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Family.
Let's take a look at the save by Van Beesbrook. There's Perry Turnbull. He just sort of half slaps it, and Van Beesbrook comes up with a good save on the glove.
Face off, and the Canadian end goes wide left side. Naslund on the wing, drops it back behind the goal line. 24 here is Chris Chelios. 30 on the sideboards, Chris Nyland. You may or may not be glad to see Nick Fatillo sitting out tonight. Shot toward the net, goes wide of Van Beesbrook.
Well, frankly, I was looking forward to that.
I bet you were. In the Rangers' end, a battle on the boards, and the clear victor now is Pavlich. Pavlich a 3-on-2 as they come down in a hurry. Pavlich splits the defense. Here's Osborne. Hedberg's in front. Score!
Anders Hedberg scores his 30th goal of the year. Watch this, a perfect execution. 3-on-2. Pavlich to Osborne, over to Hedberg, and a little right on his stick. That's all he had to do is redirect it into the net. Anders Hedberg, here's another look at it. Watch Osborne, a great pass right across the goal crease. And Penny made a bad mistake for a goalie. That's all he had to do is poke check that puck that time.
So the Rangers take a 1-goal lead as Tom Laidlaw comes up with the puck. Lafleur behind the net. Laidlaw again. Laidlaw being forechecked by Shabbat, 29. Rangers will get it clear. Nice pass again. This is Erickson coming in, crisscross with LaRouche going for the net on the left. The pass comes back. Sent in deep by Dave Maloney, who tried to send it in deep off Lafleur. Shot Maloney, save. He got a piece, goes wide. Laidlaw pinching in. Here's Lafleur breaking. Looks like a two-line pass, no whistle. It's out in front. And back to center zone. Lafleur back again.
Now the Rangers have gone with 4 defensemen this first 5 minutes. Patrick or Greshner have not seen the ice yet.
In center zone, LaRouche poked away. Sundstrom keeps it in very alertly. Now double team. LaRouche reaches. He's got Erickson in the slot. LaRouche is pinned to the far side. Ludwig goes after him again. And the Canadiens will check out. Huber getting back. Good check. In front. Rangers have the puck again. So far it's been open. The checking is picking up a little bit now. By Robinson. Sundstrom can't get to it before Penny. LaRouche and Erickson over there on the far side, and Huber coming in deep. Erickson playing Huber's spot on the right side. 3-on-2. Not too well developed, though. Drop pass. They could get a shot by Carbonneau. Off the side. Carbonneau back to the point. Sent in just a bit deeper by Ken Carlson. And Huber with the puck in the sideboard. Carbonneau back. Again Carlson. Carlson at the blue line. Sundstrom taken out. Carbonneau working on the sideboards along with Mario Tremblay. Beck is there. And Tremblay walks away and says, what's happening? Rangers are winning, that's what? 14:38 to go.
His 30th, assisted by Pavlich and Osborne at 3:30. And the Rangers lead 1-0 for Anders Hedberg. It was his 150th career goal. And he had scored the previous 9 goals he scored was on the road, and we're on the road. January 29th was the last time he scored at home against St. Louis.
Chris Chelios is back at the point behind the center man here, looking for the pass back. He's just out of your picture. And they can't find him. The Rangers win the draw cleanly. And James Patrick circles wide right. Patrick took a big cloud in the nose last night. Stayed out the last part of the game. Don Maloney coming in a hurry. Rangers are finishing checks tonight, Phil, so far.
They sure are.
There's Greshner in deep. Phil said first time on the ice. 3 Rangers in the corner. Rogers is one. He breaks out finally. Rogers sneaking on the far side of the net. Don Maloney being given a tough time in the corner. Finally breaks loose. Here's Rogers. No, on the far side is Rogers in front, but just missed. Canadiens trying to get a 3-2 coming out here on the right side. Patrick back. Has the puck. 14 minutes and 1 second to go. Offside. Rogers was dragged in deep across center of the blue line.
You know, one of the things you look at Mike Rogers, who scored a power play goal last night, and he needs 1 more point for 450th of his NHL career. But he snapped that puck last night very well, and that's a good sign. And tonight he's had 1 good opportunity already by being in the slot. Got to pass him.
What does it mean when he gets back to snapping again, Phil, that he's not worried about things, not second-guessing himself?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. And he's taking a good shot. He's taking a snapper. He's not waiting and hesitating and worrying about somebody coming and checking him.
Lennon into center zone, kicked away there by number 36, Dave Allison, who is the brother of Mike. Thought we'd see a brother confrontation tonight. It was not to be. That's going to be an icing call, perhaps. The goaltender plays it. Patey took the goaltender, Penny, down. Shot on Penny, knocked down. Almost nailed Penny outside of his net.
Larry Patey hit Steve Penny behind the net. skated by and said something to him, probably like, you know, you're all right or something, because Patey's that type of guy. He hooked his left. Watch Patey coming in now. Watch Patey's leg hook Penny's leg, left leg on Penny's right, and just knock him down. And here comes the shot, and Penny is back in the net.
Bam.
Actually would have missed the net anyway.
Yeah. Ludwig had actually driven Patey into Penny.
Yeah.
Hope I don't have to say that too often.
Patey to Penny, my Lord.
13:22 to go in the first period. Good check in the back, and Dave Maloney comes up with the puck and takes a hard check by Nyland. Patey just across his line. Nyland coming back for the puck. Snared by Patey. Patey has played well for the Rangers after the first couple of days to get acclimated. Willie Huber. Bob Brook tips it ahead, can't hold it. Ludwig's got it on the left side. And back to Allison again. Little bouncer knocked down before it gets to the goal. Osborne's pass to the right side. Huber's got Osborne. Good return. Hedberg with Osborne on the right side. Save, rebound, in front by Allison. Pavlich working into the corner. Pavlich tried to tip it away in front. Huber pinches in and knocks it away, and Osborne keeps it in. Good play. In front, they've got Pavlich, and it's through just behind him. Hedberg working the slot. Hedberg's deeper slot. Pavlich cutting into the corner. Pavlich's shot across the crease and knocked away. What a beautifully executed play.
You, the Rangers are doing whatever they want in the Montreal Canadiens zone.
Nobody's touching them so far. That will change. Out in front. Good pass. Shots wide.
Boy, did Barry Beck ever rack up number 29, Chabot.
That's what the cheering's about. Here he comes on Lafleur.
See what I mean about Van Beesbrook coming out of the net?
Solid check by Patrick. He took Mike McPhee out. Robinson sends a little bit deeper. Rangers are skating tonight. Sharp, quick passes. In front and through.
They're also hitting. They're taking a body, which is good sign.
Gresh could not keep that one in. It comes back to Erickson, and Erickson covering for Greshner behind. This is James Patrick again. Finds Greshner with a little bit of a rush here. He holds up and finds Erickson. Taken away easily. Coming down the right side again is Guy Carbonneau. To the right side. Quick shot toward the net is blocked in front. Tremblay wide. Carbonneau in front again. Missed. Robinson at left side. Robinson shot knocked down in front. And here's James Patrick. Canadiens picking up their own checking a little bit. Rangers having their first difficulty really in their own end. And good move by Van Beesbrook. You're watching Rangers hockey on Madison Square Garden Cablevision.
And it just goes right by the open net. And Patrick just rocks up McPhee with a good check. And that's something the Rangers are doing tonight that I haven't seen them do for a while.
I want you to watch number 31, Normand Baron, and Phil or John will tell you an interesting story about that guy. He's on the ice for the first time, at least the first time you've seen him, just at the left of your screen at the top of the circle here, number 31.
We'll talk about him when we get a little bit more of a time because it's an interesting story.
Baron going for the puck, comes back to the blue line instead for a shot that is blocked the left side by Chelios. Shot was blocked easily.
That hit Donnie Maloney in the ankle, and he's hurting right now. Right now it's stinging.
Carbonneau with Tremblay leading the way at the middle. There's Baron coming in. Check on Laidlaw. Better forechecking by the Canadiens now. They're picking the Rangers up deep, not giving them the blue line. Rogers in a race being checked a little bit at center zone by Chelios. But the Canadiens come back in a hurry, and Hamel punches the puck down there and gets it ahead. Hamel. And Chelios sends one on net. Call it a save. That's only the second shot on goal if they credit it as a shot, a long-range shot like that.
To Donnie Maloney, he's gone, walked it off probably in the hallway.
You call that right. He's hurting. Barry Beck. Huber lifts it high. Off a stick, knocked down. Bob Brook. Brook goes in without the puck after the puck is sent in the left side by Mikko Lennon. Patey got his skate caught in the sideboards, and down he goes. 3-on-3. Canadiens coming down without a great deal of speed here. Steve Schutz in a deep slot. There he is. Poked away from me. Gets it back to the point. Could be a shot. Ludwig shot blocked in front. Patey does a blocking and cleared. Patey playing well. Looks like he's going to be a good pickup for the Rangers.
Well, defensively, he sure will be.
Allison sent it deep. Rangers capture. Beck coming out. Beck gets around. Shut. This is Lennon in at the red line. Lays it off now. In deep is Patrick. Patrick clears for a shot wide. He can't get it. They stay with him too much.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's taking a high check penalty coming up as Patrick goes down. Knocked into the boards on the far side.
Was he ever?
And it'll be the first power play of the game. As Barry Turnbull heads toward the penalty box with some difficulty, Beck getting in to make sure that Turnbull understands that some things get the Rangers upset. Boy, Beck was mean tonight. No shade. 9:28 to go. Period 1. We'll be back.
Turnbull gets high sticking. Watch this check and high sticking on.
Oh, foot end. Ooh.
Oh, boy, did he. See his head hit the boards? That was James Patrick. High sticking at 10:32. Now the Rangers power play. You can see it on your screen. 4th in the league. Canadiens penalty killing or 8th.
Puck in center zone. Rangers chasing back. Patrick is okay. Finds Pavlich. Pass crosses a couple of lines. Canadiens bounce. Give it away. Pavlich coming in. Pavlich is Osborne coming in from left wing. Hedberg does not see him in time. Osborne's in front though. James Patrick pinching in left side. Lennon looking for help. Here's Hedberg. Hedberg shot. Off the outside of the post. Hedberg again.
Well, I like Osborne going in front of the net.
Hedberg might do it again with Osborne bothering the goaltender. Back for Pavlich. Boy, they're giving Osborne a going over there. Look at him.
I love it.
He's tough. 3 men on him.
That's what the Rangers need.
Lennon's pinching into. Nobody back at right point. Rangers can't get control though. Ludwig tries to clear. Lennon bodied him. And back across 3 zones. Back into the Rangers' end.
But that's what the Rangers need, boy. They need a guy like Osborne standing in front of the net like that.
Patrick and Carbonneau. Quite a duel. Knocked away cleanly. Ryan Walter. Must be a lot of pressure on Walter with Montreal after that trade.
Yeah, he was a leading offensive guy.
There's Walter. Good save. Rebound save. Double save. Patrick. Greshner shielding him from the check. Sundstrom. LaRouche made that pass look good. Robinson listed high off the glass. Back behind the goal line. Erickson and Sundstrom behind the net. LaRouche in front takes a cross check. Here comes Huber in. Huber pinches in. Nobody guarding the side. Beck's the only man back, but the Canadiens don't muster much of a breakout.
I'll tell you, Jim, this game is starting to get very, very chippy. A lot of high sticks right now.
Time in the power play, just 10 seconds. Rangers have time for one more rush. This is Beck. Drop pass. Just behind blue line.
You know, Larry Robinson did one heck of a job in front of the net with Osborne. It's not easy to get a guy out of there without getting a penalty.
See, Don Maloney's back end. He did walk it off. Or at least so he's able to skate.
They won't take that skate off in between periods either.
Had a clean shot and gave it up. Shabbat passes behind it. And a clean giveaway by, looks like Chelios back for it at the blue line. Maloney in front. Save. He's got it. I thought it had sneaked through. Good stop by Penny, who's been under siege here. Only 9 shots on net, but I don't think he's had an easy one.
No, I don't think so. Watch Donnie Maloney pass it. It hits a skate of Stoughton right there and stops. And there's Pierre LaRouche and Stoughton both trying to poke it in. And the power play. Donnie Maloney. I'm just going to watch. Okay. Look at this, folks. Buffalo 2-0 over the Islanders in the second period. Wow. 5-2 for Quebec over Hartford last night. Hartford won in overtime in Quebec City. That game's in Hartford tonight.
Beatty looking to take the draw back. He cannot do it. It was won cleanly by Bobby Smith. Center zone, skitters through. Nyland coming down the right flank. That's shut on the left side, and the puck goes out of play.
You know, if the Islanders lose that game tonight to Buffalo, I mean, it could be an interesting thing. It looks like to me like the Rangers are going to be ending up in 4th place.
It would take a lot of strange circumstances. That's right, to get them out.
And it looks to me that it'll be either Washington or the Islanders, although when we look at the schedule, Philadelphia has a darn good schedule too. There's that Barone guy. I got to tell you the story of him. He's playing junior B hockey. He quit 4 years ago to pursue the bodybuilding. He was Mr. Quebec. He decided to come back, and he just went up to the wall and he weighed 230, and he says, "Can I make a comeback here? I want to play." And to protect Lafleur, Ruel said lose 20 pounds. He did, came to training camp, and he's playing for the NHL.
And one mean hombre, I guess.
I guess so. He had 11 goals in Nova Scotia, but a lot of minutes and penalties, 248.
So watch number 31, Norman Baron. Solid hip check on Laidlaw. Here comes Baron to join the party on Laidlaw.
He's not a very big guy. I mean, tall.
Neither is Franco Colombo.
Oh, yeah? Who's Franco Colombo?
You don't know the weightlifting people, the bodybuilders.
No.
Goes in deep now to the goal line. Patey is
I know
chasing
the
after.
Hulk. Lou Ferrigno.
That's right, you do.
He's a big guy.
He's the guy you dance with down there at Bally's?
No, that's Bruno Sammartino.
Well, you don't really dance with him. I don't want to get the wrong impression.
Oh, okay.
5:57 to go in the first period. Puck comes back. The length of the ice goes wide right side of Van Beesbroek. Patrick back. Rangers leading 1-0. Shots on goal and on 9-3 Rangers.
The Rangers have sort of slowed down now. They started off very, very well and now slowed down a little bit.
Don Maloney pokes it in front. Free puck. And now Robinson loses on a poke by Greshner. Stoughton, Rogers, point shot. Patrick wide. Greshner will get the puck here. Can he keep it in? Yes. Don Maloney trying to stand his ground in front. Rangers on a change. Canadiens get a 3-on-2. Lafleur across the line just onside. Drop pass back. Good shot. Save Van Beesbroek right out in front from Shabbat. From Madison Square Garden, this is New York Rangers hockey.
Allison, there are 5 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first period. The Rangers lead 1-0 on a goal by Hedberg. Early in the period, 3:30 to be exact, with Pavlich and Osborne getting assists.
Back pass, quick shot. The thing would have carried wide. His glove down, looked like a little bit outside that post. He stops it anyway. Van Beesbroek looking very sharp, as Phil knew he would. After all, he's from...
Well, he's from Detroit, but he played in Sault Ste. Marie. Gotta give the Sioux a plug. People are going, where's Sault Ste. Marie? That's the place.
It's right across the border from Sault Ste. Marie.
Michigan, that's right. A lot of hockey players came out of there. A lot of guys. Gretzky even played junior there. Craig Hartsburg.
In deep, number 11, Ryan Walter in front. Shot by shot is wide.
Paul Coffey.
I never should wind you up. You're like a mechanical man. 5:05 to go. First period, Beck is nailed behind the net. Allison charges in and takes his man, but Rangers will clear the puck to center zone. Canadiens capture. Shot drops back. You're right about the Rangers. They have slowed down, whether on purpose or just they changed their pace. But as a result, Canadiens are coming on stronger and spending a lot more time on the Rangers' end.
And it could be dangerous.
Shutt is in deep. He's the only Canadian as they go for a major change. Doing a little judicious holding on the far side. Hedberg lost his edge, lost the puck. It's out in front, and Van Beesbroek pokes it away. They can't get it out. Hard shot, Ludwig, off the glass. Pavlich took his man out and down. Penalty. Pavlich is gone. Rangers will get the puck. The whistle blows. Power play coming up for the Canadiens with 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the first period. We'll be back with more hockey.
Right there. But he got away with one a little earlier, a hooking penalty.
Sure did.
On Bobby Smith. So Pavlich for tripping at 15:38. Montreal goes on the first power play. They're 16th in the National Hockey League in a power play.
Canadiens have the draw and the extra skater. That is Robinson in on the sideboard. Naslund in the corner trying to pry it loose. Robinson back at the point. Still pinches in a little bit. They now have Walter right out in front. Robinson with the puck. Goes to left point. Lafleur shot. Save. Good clean save. And out. He had the puck all the way.
The Rangers are 10th in the National Hockey League at killing penalties.
Lafleur, only 2 Rangers back. He's got 2 free wings. Goes left. Back to the right side. And coming back was Erickson to cut off the pass. They're looking for Ryan Walter at right side at the blue line. Time in the power play now. Left 1:16. Robinson. Don Maloney is out there with Erickson.
Boy, it's easy
Patey's
to
out
see
there
why
now.
the
There's
Canadian power play doesn't work. Nobody skates.
That's basically simple. Naslund drops it back. Rangers could have picked up a second penalty there. A little bit of a dive, though.
You know what, Jim? I was watching Larry Robinson. He was waiting for somebody to move so he can give him the puck, and nobody was moving for him. And he's standing there. Everybody was standing around. There's a guy, Larry Robinson. He grew up, raised on a farm, and he still likes that kind of life. And possible when he retires, that's what he'll try to go into. 23 points in his last 25 games. There's the captain of the Montreal Canadiens, Bob Gainey, not dressed tonight.
He would be missed on any team. Good hockey player.
Yep.
After the looking for Chris Chelios at right point. They can't find him. Schutt's got the puck. He lost it. Coming to the floor again. Wide. Not on target. Chabot goes after the puck. It's behind Lafleur. And Chelios goes back.
Lafleur let that one go.
Last thing you lose, I think, is the shot, Bill. Just what, your legs first? Or your enthusiasm, you say. That's the first thing to go.
That's the first thing.
Got a man in front. Good block and high over the top of the net. Chabot was waiting for that one to come down. There he is, 29 with Beck. Right out in front, Chris Chelios, 24, backs up to the point. They send Nyland in front. He can cause some problems. 20 seconds in the power play. Rough going on the board. Beatty dropped his man in front. And Beck didn't like the way Schutt went into him. He thought that Beck had put him down, perhaps. Bam! Beck! Is that Nyland with him?
Yeah.
And Nyland decided to tackle him instead of go straight up. Beck won't let him stay down. I've never seen that before.
He won't. Nyland, this goes back to the game in Montreal.
With Nick and Nyland, that's right.
Nick and Nyland, also what Nyland did with, he hit Sundstrom in Montreal.
He's cut.
Yeah, he gave him a good shot.
Is that the first one? I think it might have been.
Yeah. Actually, Larry Beatty started his whole thing with Schutt. Watch Beatty right there with Schutt. Knocks him down. Now Schutt gets up, goes at Beatty, then he comes at Beck. And bangs into Beck.
Must have thought it was Beck that did the damage. It was not.
I don't know why. And then Nyland came over. And Barry Beck took care of that.
I don't think I've ever seen a man pick up somebody who was down just to get him back up and fighting again. Generally, they go down and wrestle and hope somebody's going to bust it up. No way.
We'll see what happens here in penalties. I would assume from watching it that maybe Nyland will get an extra 2 minutes because he didn't definitely. He's not afraid, that's for sure. Barry Beck just handled him very easily.
This will come up at 17-23.
What a hockey player, folks, this guy was. Jacques Lemaire.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. He played with
Number
Schutt
30,
on the floor. Listen.
Montreal, Chris Nyland, receives 2 minutes for high sticking, 5 minutes for fighting. Number 5 of New York, Barry Beck, receives 2 minutes for roughing, 5 minutes for fighting.
Oh boy.
Total of 7 minutes for each player. Time 17 minutes 23 seconds. 17-23.
I would think that you and Robinson have a difference of opinion over those calls, huh?
Well, Larry must be the acting captain. I guess he's saying that Barry Beck hit him first, and he did. Barry Beck did hit him first. He hit him with a left as Nyland pushed him. And Nyland gets 2 minutes for high stick, and Barry Beck gets 2 minutes for roughing. And they each get 5 minutes for fighting. That's at 17-23. But Schutt is the guy that started it, and Larry Beatty is the guy that really started it. Because Beatty nails Schutt right on a cross-check. Look at Lafleur. He's just saying, hey, man, what's going on here?
See, that's a great face, isn't it?
Guy Lafleur, he's another one that would not wear the helmet when the rule was made. Did not like it. And there's the guy, I think, that started all this thing. He's standing in the slot. And Jim, I can tell you, when I was playing on the power play and playing against St. Louis with Beatty.
He gave it to, didn't he?
Oh, and he hurt because he knew how to do it and get away with it. So those are the type of guys you want on your team, I suppose.
You got great logic.
Well, I mean, if they can do it and get away with it, that's what you want.
He's going to be mean and nasty and illegal. I want him.
Well, that's right, because those are the guys that really are good at certain things. Listen, this is not a kid's game.
I've noticed.
And this professionalism, this is professional. And the kids should not even try to emulate this. I know it's hard to say, but they shouldn't.
You think that's tough? Don't you ever turn your back on me in this booth.
You or Sam, right?
We've got 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go. We're in the first period. The Rangers are leading by a score of 1-0.
Well, there's only one thing.
Pavlich will come out in 16 seconds. Go ahead.
There's one thing. Johnny and I have the weight on you instead.
Yes, you do. Don't know what the holdup is, frankly. Everybody should be set to go by this time. There's nothing on the ice. But,
well, let's see.
Pavlich will be out of there and make it 5-on-5 again. It's right now it's 5-on-4.
Yeah, because those were coincidental.
Yeah.
So they've got Barone in the slot. Okay, they moved Barone out and put Ludwig in the slot.
Free puck to the goal line. Beatty knocked down in the corner. In front. Good move by Erickson, and it is cleared past Chris Chelios. Chelios coming back. Okay, Pavlich out. 5-on-5. Pavlich stays. Chelios, 24 up ahead. Dave Maloney. Dave across the red line to Hedberg. Bouncing puck wide left side of Penny. Carbonneau reaches for it, knocks it down. Did Pavlich? He could not keep it in, so does the next best thing to find Greshner back at the red line. Ludwig goes after the puck, number 17 for Canadiens. Wide left side of Van Beesbroek, who has successfully stopped 6 shots so far in the first period. Cross check by Greshner was high. Tremblay turns around to see who it was and skates back to position. Carbonneau.
There'll be more from those two guys.
Yeah, Tremblay won't quit either.
No, sir. See?
Tremblay has tripped behind the neck by Greshner. That's the second time Greshner beat him on one.
Greshner should have a penalty there.
Yep. In front, off the side of the net, and swept wide by Carbonneau. Pavlich in front. Osborne, a hard pass. He couldn't quite hold it. And sent in deeper by Osborne, who has stood up at the sideboards. Finally back across center zone. 1 minute and 2 seconds to go in the first.
This is the last minute of play in the first period.
Osborne. Stoughton tried a back pass that didn't work for him. 51 seconds to go. Rangers would like to keep it down this end in the closing second. Bobby Smith drops it back. Free puck. Sundstrom will come out. Sundstrom has got Erickson, or rather Stoughton on the left side. He missed it. Just couldn't get his stick down. Trip on the boards will bring a Canadian penalty.
Bobby Smith.
Oh, there goes Dave Maloney. He came up. Taken up with a high stick, swung and missed, and Smith's taking advantage of the miss.
Dave Maloney went to spear him, and
yes, he did.
He hit one of his own players, and then Bobby Smith went at him. And, boy, you know, the Montreal Canadiens, of all the years I've watched them, I've never seen a team this much, this aggressive. I mean, they fight now a heck of a lot more than they ever did before. But this goes back to a punch in the corner in the first period. Here's Bobby Smith. You can see him with the elbow, and he knocks Dave Maloney right down. Now, Maloney, he gets up, and he goes to spear him, and there's Mark Pavlich. He gets Pavlich. He goes after Bobby Smith. And Bobby Smith puts gives it to him pretty good. But you know what? It went back to the first, about the 10-minute mark of this period. In the corner, Dave Maloney was with Bobby Smith. It was a power play they had. The first power play they had. And Dave Maloney gave Bobby Smith a wicked, it was like a slap in the face. It wasn't anything.
Think Nicky's enjoying this?
Nicky Fatil. Dave Maloney will probably get, well, Bobby Smith got the first 2 minutes for sure. Dave Maloney might get 2 minutes. He'll get 2 minutes for high sticking or something, as long as he doesn't get the 5 for trying to spear.
This is a bad penalty for Dave to take. And admittedly, he's been playing under a great deal of pressure. For the first time in his long career with the Rangers, he knows what a consistent benching is like. It's very tough for a hockey player to handle. The penalty had been called. If he stays down, the Rangers have a manpower advantage.
Frustrating.
Yeah, it's tough.
Frustration sets in. So Tommy Laidlaw was over there talking to Dave Newell. And Jim, we said it about 10 or 12 minutes
you
ago.
Did
that
chippy hockey. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's great.
Number 15 of Montreal, Bobby Smith, receives 2 minutes for elbowing, 5 minutes for fighting. Number 26 of New York, Dave Maloney receives 5 minutes for spearing and 5 minutes for fighting.
That's what I thought.
Time of
Yeah, he tried to.
Time of all
he did try,
penalties,
I was afraid that he may get him, even though he didn't get him.
19:30.
So Dave Maloney gets 5 for spearing, 5 for fighting. Bobby Smith gets 2 for elbowing and 5 for fighting. And Montreal will have a 3-minute power play.
Oh, look at this.
Philadelphia 3-1 over Devils in the second period, and Philadelphia can move up too. That period is over, we've been told, so they'll be going into the third period, 3-1.
Number 14 of Montreal, Mario
Play
Tremblay.
is serving a 2-minute penalty for elbowing assist.
So Tremblay will serve the 2-minute penalty for Bobby Smith.
The manpower advantage, of course, will come in the second period. We only got 26 seconds to go here.
Second period just ending in Buffalo. The Islanders now trail 2-1.
Those are not equal penalties, or will not be eventually. There are 4-on-4 out here right now. Eventually, there'll be a power play, a 3-minute power play for the Montreal Canadiens. $18 seconds to go.
Boy, after the initial 9 shots the Rangers have had, look at this. They got only 1 shot since then.
Yes, sir. Carbonneau. You spotted it early, Phil. All of a sudden, their momentum just disappeared. 5 seconds to go. And Patrick lifts it off the glass, hits the referee, and they almost got a second shot. 1-0, the first period comes to an end.
Wow.
And at the end of a strange kind of a period with the Rangers thoroughly dominating over the first 7, 8 to 10 minutes, it is just a 1-goal lead for the Rangers.
It's kind of a rough, chippy kind of hockey game. It started right off the bat with the body, and then the stick started coming up, and that just could only mean what happened, the fighting that's happening now.
We will be back. It certainly evened up after the Rangers had a top heavy. It was a 9-1, I guess, Phil, at one time, wasn't it?
Almost, yeah. Yeah, it was 9-1, almost. What am I saying, almost?
This program is authorized by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated solely for the entertainment of our audience, and any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this event, including the imposition of a charge for viewing the program, without the express written consent of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated, is prohibited. And the announcers on this telecast were selected by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated. John Van Beesbroek knew that he was starting tonight, and I guess it was just a logical question to go down and say, hey, how do you feel about starting in the Garden, John?
Well, first of all, I want to win the game, but, you know, I'm not going to let anything intimidate me. I'm going to go out there and try to, you know, keep calm and play aggressively, but not over-aggressive. But, you know, the players are very good here, and I just, hope that we all play good tonight.
You know, he understates the case, but anybody who could have played the kind of hockey he played with the kind of record he had at Tulsa with all the turmoil with that franchise this year and still end up as the best goals against average in the league. Wow.
Jim, you know personally what I've been saying about how much I love this guy as a goaltender.
Yep.
You and I have talked about this personally many a time. Not in the air, unfortunately, but I just love the way he plays. And this guy here, Penny, he's played very, very well in that first period. Kept the Rangers off the scoreboard except for that 1 goal, and that early onslaught could have been easily 4-0 at this time. Okay, what are the penalties here? 15, that's Bobby Smith. He has 1 minute and 34 seconds left. Dave Maloney has 4:34. Beck and Nyland are also still in there. We have a halftime basketball score. New Jersey 51, the New York Knicks 49 at halftime.
In a minute and a half, the Canadiens will have a power play. Right now, there are 4 skaters aside. And we're ready to go as they come back across the goal line on the right-hand side. Huber taking the outlet. Huber, good shot. Off the stick, up into the crowd. It's been a busy section tonight.
Willie Huber had a good game last night in Philadelphia. Played very strong defensively and also very, very good offensively. Look at Jacques Lemaire. He's 7-6 since he took over, but that's the the Canadiens' record this year. They lost more games at home this year than ever before in the history of the franchise.
The road is just a little bit below your average, the road schedule.
they've got a rebuilding process right now. Serge Savard is doing a good job, I believe. And I think this goaltender, if this Penny can do the job, goaltending is a major problem. He's been very inconsistent.
The face-off is in the Canadiens' end. I'm not sure what the delay is for here. I guess this Rangers are putting somebody in the penalty box. Mikko Lennon is climbing over the boards at the penalty box. Beck is in the box, of course, as is Dave Maloney.
I don't know why Mikko Lennon is in that penalty box right now.
Canadians all, well, somebody will have to, well, anyway, back across the red line. The Canadians will have a power play in 1 minute and 7 seconds. Pierre LaRouche knocks it away. Rogers and LaRouche. LaRouche goes wide right now into the slot. Rogers' shot is blocked. Couldn't get it off. Still skating for a side now. Ludwig bangs on the far side as McPhee goes off ice there just at the blue line. And the Rangers coming out of their own end again. Headman pass. LaRouche just in front of him. Penny comes out to play the puck.
What a beautiful pass by Patrick. Right on the money.
Yes, it was. Put him in full stride. 3-on-3 as the Canadians come in on the right-hand side. Ryan Walter joining the troops along with James Patrick, and we get a foursome along the backboards for a frozen puck there after initially Chris Chelios had come in hard.
There's the Ranger bench. As you look at their record, the road record is what's the problem, I think, right now, because you want to be a lot better than that. You want to be at least like it should be around 18, 16, and 6 maybe.
Yeah.
More wins, 2 or 3 more wins they should have.
Should be at least 4 games over 500. Barry Beck. There you go. And
they're looking at the clock, those guys, and seeing what's going on over there.
20 seconds from now, the Canadians will have their power play, and it'll be a long one. It'll be 3 minutes worth.
And Beck will be still on the penalty box.
Beck got 2 and 5. Nyland got 2 and 5. Wouldn't be surprised if we have not seen the last of the rough stuff. So far, they're playing very cool here in the second period. It is 1-0 Rangers. On the left side, coming in quickly, Ryan Walter. Okay, power play is on. Trombley was the man designated to sit in the box, comes out and goes to his bench. It's 5-on-4. Erickson has the puck for the Rangers, who are undermanned for 3 minutes. Lafleur. Larry Robinson, who's been a great defenseman.
See, Beck has more or less about 3.5 or 4 minutes left. I haven't got it exactly.
Dave Maloney is still out for 2.5. Finally, the play comes to the Rangers' end, but the icing call against the Canadiens. So the Rangers have done a good job here and forced the puck back to the Canadiens' end.
Guy Lafleur, he's telling me that he says, I'm going to play out the rest of my contract, he says, and that means he's got 1 year left plus an option. He says, I don't know whether I'll play my option out. He says, but I will play my rest of my contract out. This guy has his baby
cute
picture. That is terrific.
That's nice.
That is nice.
What a chance they take. The targets are down there with no protection in front of them, and generally they're watching anything except the puck. They can get nailed down there. Tough breed of cat.
That was an interesting comment made by Wamsley, one of the goaltenders, when they called Steve Penny up. And I'll tell you that in a sec.
Rangers control the draw. Huber's got a shot. Knocked that score! Off the Canadiens in front. Willie Huber.
Larry Patey's going to get credit for this goal. What happened? That's another shorthanded goal. That's the second one this year already for Patey in 4 games. He shoots the puck. Huber shoots the puck. It hits Patey's stick. Okay, let's take a look at it. Here's the draw. Goes back to Donnie Maloney. Now watch the shot. It hits Donnie Maloney's stick. Then it hits Patey's stick and goes in, or it hit Robinson's skate. Now let's take a look.
I thought it was Robinson. Let's take another look, Bill.
Okay, but it does hit Donnie Maloney's stick. Here's the shot.
Too fast.
Yeah.
We'll never see it here.
There's the shot. And it hit Robinson's skate and went in.
Yep,
so Donnie Maloney will get credit for that goal.
Canadians are coming out. It's a shorthanded goal.
It's Donnie Maloney's third shorthanded goal.
2:10 to go in the power play for the Canadiens. Poke back and cleared to center zone. LaFleur has to chase it back.
Number 6, Larry Patey. And number
Robinson being chased by Patey. John Chabot on the far side. LaFleur's got a head of steam. Hooked off the puck, slowed down a bit. He's coming in still under good control. Tries to go through Huber's check and does not. Shot by Robinson. Good stop.
Okay, that goal, Donnie Maloney, his 23rd and his third shorthanded goal of the year, or excuse me, third shorthanded goal of the year, assisted by Patey and Huber at 2:07. There are still 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the penalty to Dave Maloney. In the penalty box, so the power play still on for the Canadiens, but that hurts them right there, a shorthanded goal against.
This is the first face-off in the Rangers' end since the power play began. Shots on goal are now 11-6. It was 10-6 at the end of one, so the only action, of course, had been that one goal by the Rangers, the shorthander. And Beesbrook had to make his own save off James Patrick, who was hit from behind as he tried to get the puck behind the goal line.
Now, that was Donnie Maloney's 11th shorthanded goal in his career. There's James Patrick, got nailed in the nose last night, didn't play the third period. Or the second period.
Walter against Pavlich on the draw. Lafleur is in a slot right next to Kent Carlson, number 2. Control his weight around that slot if he has to.
Very impressive on that face-off right there was Mark Pavlich.
He's been playing every aspect of this game exceedingly well. 24 back is Chelios. Lafleur, don't give him skating room. He can still fly. Good wall by the Rangers at the blue line. Phil, you see him?
Yeah, well, again, the Montreal Canadiens are standing still, and you can't even shoot the puck in if you're standing still.
1 minute and 13 seconds in the power play. Chelios back with Lafleur. Matt Naslin hoping for the pass on the right wing, just out of your picture. Chelios, center zone. There's Naslin on the wing now, taking the pass. From Walter back to the blue line. They should get a shot. Intercepted. Bad pass. Rangers have a 2-on-1 with Eriksson wide left. Here comes Sundstrom. Eriksson taken down. Penalty. There goes the power play.
Yes, sir. Ryan Walter.
16 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Period number 2. Eventually, power play Rangers.
Look at that. The
Look at
Islanders 4-3 now. They were behind 3-2. Went ahead 4-3. Less than 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go in the third period.
Of course, one of the things the Islanders would have going for them in a short series against the Rangers is their record at the island.
That's right.
The Rangers have trouble out there. Puck is picked up by Jean Chabot. Not cleared. Rangers playing well in the Canadiens' end. Taking the work for it. Lafleur, backhand. Greshner keeps it in. Off Lafleur. Greshner again. Soft shot. And Lafleur. Solid check by Osborne is beginning better and better.
Except that the Rangers' record is better in the island than it is in Washington.
You got a point there. James Patrick off the sideboards. Pavlich might get a shot. Backhand. Hedberg behind the net for the Rangers. Being chased by Chelios. Osborne knocks it away. Osborne. Yes, he's playing good.
He blasts that shot. Oh, boy. He cut that upper corner right off the crossbar and the goalpost where it meets. But the puck is fooling around. The Canadiens lose it. 3 Canadiens right there. Pavlich gets it over to Osborne. Osborne shoots this one. Now watch where it goes in. I mean, you can't get a better shot than that. Right off the goalpost and crossbar. Up high.
Can you get a little piece of that, Phil?
No, sir.
Like
watch this angle. This shot goes. He has to shoot it up over the sliding Hamel. Right now, Hamel goes down. Now watch where this puck goes in. You can't get a better shot than that.
Was that perfect? He whatever net he gave me, he hit.
That's
hit
right.
Just right on.
3-0.
Number 19, Mark Osborne.
Time remaining in the second period. 4:37. Starters say about Osborne before he scored that he is playing exceedingly well. And if you'll think back, there was nobody more responsible for the fast start that the Rangers got than Osborne.
That's right. He played real well at the beginning.
Ran into a little bit of a lull and is now playing like he did in the start of the season. Carbonneau here behind the goal line. Puck is lifted high, wide left side. Van Beesbrook tried to play it and could not. Coming back up, Ludwig has to drop back for the Canadiens at left side. LaRouche trying to get a pass in front and cannot. Tremblay, number 14. Solid hard play on the far side. Dave Allison.
Osborne scores the goal, his 23rd, assisted by, they say, Hedberg, but Mark Pavlich kicked that puck to Mark Osborne. We saw it clearly on the replay. And Osborne's 23rd at 15-15. Look at this, 5-3 Islanders.
Gilbert got it, I hear.
Yeah, Greg Bill Gilbert scored the goal. It's 5-3. Had trouble getting that one out, Greg Gilbert. But I don't understand, you know, even as a player, how these guys, they got to replay too. Why they can't see assists.
Beck, knocked down. Don Maloney on the sideboards. Look to Huber. Rangers with a 3-goal lead and 3:38 to go in the second period. Don Maloney. Huber pinching in. Blocks the puck, but it will come out. 2 men are back. Beck's on the right side. Rogers protecting the left. Goes wide right side, Bobby Smith. Good feed for Nyland. Just missed. Beck and Nyland again. Beck responsible for the stitches on the cheek of Nyland. You saw a close-up of a couple of seconds ago. Intercepted cleanly by Stoughton. Don Maloney tries to tuck it in front for Rogers and cannot. Don back to the backhand. Huber knocked aside off his stick into the crowd.
Boy, really, Huber snuck right into the slot, and a good pass by Donnie Maloney right on Huber's stick, and it looked like to me from here like he tried to change his mind whether he was going to snap it forehand or go on the backhand, and he decided to go forehand, and number 2, Kent Carlson, knocked it over. And there's the final score. Islanders defeat Buffalo Sabres in Buffalo 5-3. And they're back in first place by 1 point over the Washington Capitals. And that looks like it's going to go right down to the last game of the season in Washington.
Mile up in the Canadiens' end with 3 minutes to go in the second period. Rangers has had goals by Hedberg, Don Maloney, and Mark Osborne so far. Behind Greshner. James Patrick is back to the puck as Greshner picks off his man. Patrick. Greshner. Right through, Schutt's check. Giveaway. Lost for the Canadiens again, but cleared out to center zone. Patrick will have to chase the puck. Brian Walter coming in on him. Walter reaches, Patrick eludes. This has been, without a doubt, a Ranger game all the way through. They've made very few mistakes.
They played defensively beautiful.
Yeah, a little pile up on the far side, a little nastiness. Hello, my name is Greshner. Hello. Whoops. Lennon had the bad luck to be in the right place at the wrong time.
Perry Turnbull, who's been very...
Whoa, he's got somebody. Is that Greshner underneath?
I think so.
And Lennon, too. He's taking on 2 at once, and Lennon's going to fight him. Turnbull was going with both Greshner and Lennon. And look at Mikko go.
Got him mad. Good sign. Perry Turnbull, he started everything by trying to elbow Greshner.
That's the first time I saw Mikko really lose his temper, I think. He went pretty good. Or pretty bad, depending on how you like it. We'll be back to see what happened in just a couple of moments.
Fighting. I can't believe that one. 17:42 is the time of those penalties. I mean, I can't.
Where's Herb Brooks? He must have walked out angry, too.
He's there.
Is he there? Oh, yeah, just to the right side of that.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe they gave 5 minutes fighting to Mikko Lennon right there.
Well, I thought he was fighting pretty good.
Well, they weren't really going. The final score, Philadelphia defeats the Devils, and they are maintaining the pace.
Everybody seems to be peaking very well. 2:18 to go. Second period. Rangers 3, Canadiens nothing. Shots on goal 21-13 Rangers.
What I'm saying is Mikko was like a peacemaker. He just went in there. Greshner was the guy with Turnbull.
He's trying to make pieces, not peace. He was punching on the ice.
Well, the guy hit him 3 times. He had to hit him back.
You're not going to quit, are you?
No.
I'm going back to the play-by-play.
Turnbull should have got
Here come the Canadiens out of their own end.
Saying.
Back in the center zone. Osborne and Hedberg. Pavlich reaches for the puck. Laidlaw pokes at it, can't quite get control. Good pass across from Lafleur. Quick shot. Van Beesbrook was ready for him. Right out in front. Chabot behind the net there with Lafleur. Chabot's in a slot. Here he is. Blocked. Van Beesbrook took a chance and won.
See what I mean? That's why I like him. Very aggressive.
Hedberg just onside. Hedberg again to the wing. They've got Pavlich behind the net. Pavlich here being racked up by Ludwig. Dave Allison's in there with Ludwig and a frozen puck.
That line still playing very well. There's Dave Allison, Mike Allison's brother.
Can't tell with the helmet on, but their hair is the same fiery red.
Played 4 years at Cornwall. He was called up last week. And they don't look much alike.
Well, you and your brother Tony aren't
no, it's true.
Not the same. Erickson got it loose, and Penny has to make the stop. Was Robinson hit?
Yep.
Robinson got dropped there on the far side. I didn't see it happen.
I think what happened was Pierre LaRouche went to shoot the puck and may have taken Robinson's feet right out from under him. And Robinson landed, or he got hit in the mouth anyway. He won't go off. No way. Let's take a look at it. Let's see. Oh, he got hit by a stick of Erickson right in the mouth. No way he'll go off the ice. He's from the old school. I can't believe I said that.
Nyland coming down across the red line. I'm marking it down my book.
I promised myself I'd never say that either.
LaRouche trying to find help on the right side here with Sundstrom with 58 seconds to go in the period. Beautiful feed for Huber. Save. Good shot by Willie.
Willie Huber's had about 5 great chances tonight, and Penny has stopped them each time. Willie Huber came in. Beautiful pass by Sundstrom. Huber picks up the puck. Now he could walk in even further, but he picks his spot, and he tries to make a good shot, and Penny made a good save.
Island and Beck on the far side. Right down the slot. Bobby Smith, good shot. Save. Look out.
Oh, Van Beesbrook again. Right there, making the stop. See, look at Willie Huber and Bobby Smith talking. Here's the shot by Smith. He can shoot that puck.
Oh, good stop.
And they were probably talking by the fact that he just missed the ankle. Sometimes the player will say to the guy like him, Bobby Smith, the defenseman, will say, "Hey man, you almost got me in the ankle." You know what I mean? And it's just talking back and forth. It's I don't know whether you call it camaraderie or what, even though they're the opposite team. A lot of talking goes on the ice.
Yapping sometimes.
Yapping is right. I used to yap all the time with the other goalie, especially.
I noticed.
Just to try to get his concentration and the other centerman.
LaRouche against Walter here on the draw. Coming back. Quick shot possible. Wide of Van Beesbrook off John Hamel. Shot toward the net is blocked. Shot on the screens. Beautiful save. Oh, he's quick.
Calm, too.
LaRouche. Save. Oh, LaRouche wants that 50.
I hope he gets it.
Patrick keeps it in play. In the slot. Chopped down. LaRouche can't get the backhander away. A little slash there by Chelios. Chelios breaks off. Laidlaw's in and knocks Chelios onto the puck a little bit deeper. And Walter, LaRouche knocks it loose for Erickson, and LaRouche still digging at the puck. LaRouche steps back to make the Canadiens play the puck. And the period ends. So the Rangers, who had a 1-goal lead at the end of one, have picked up a pair of goals here in the second period of play, and the Rangers lead by 3 now at the end of 2. The score, Rangers 3 and the Canadiens nothing. The shots on goal, 24-16. You are watching Rangers hockey on Madison Square Garden Cablevision. Let's take a look at the shots on goal. Canadiens, the goal to your left, which is the only one left. Robinson back behind the blue line. Sent ahead by Smith into the corner, right side of Van Beesbrook. Huber turns it up on the side. Osborne ahead. Pavlich couldn't quite handle it. Oh, look at him return. Quick shot, sharp angle. Osborne comes in. Bet holds the blue line. Osborne's got the puck after that check all the way across and comes back out now. Deflected and back to Anders Hedberg.
See Nyland try to give him the elbow.
Smith sends one ahead behind Beck, and look at how nice Patrick covers up. Boy, he's learned his trade and throws beautifully. Kept in by Lafleur. It was widely said about Patrick, of course, he wasn't being challenged down in the minors.
He's a good player.
Junior. He needed this kind of competition to really flower. Lafleur hustling a little bit here. Centers one across. Shot by Ludwig is not a good one. It caroms off the skate and back to center zone. Sundstrom just was in the right position. Lafleur again. We're in the third period. The Rangers leading by a score of 3-0. Erickson. LaRouche. Solid check on LaRouche. He's taken out of the play cleanly. That was a good play. LaRouche was going after the puck, and Ludwig made sure he didn't get it. Sundstrom trying to break at center zone. LaFleur slows him up and takes him down. Allison is down on top of him. Dave Maloney is back now, working with Tommy Laidlaw. LaFleur is in deep. Chabot takes LaFleur's place on the check. There's Chabot. For the first time, Rangers having a little trouble with their breakout. They're just getting regrouped here. Don Maloney.
But they're doing a good job of doing that.
Yes, sir. Allison lost it. Rogers. Offside.
Because that's the style of the Rangers, to rotate. And that's the European style, and keep control of the puck until somebody's open.
Ranger goal and an assist to number 16.
They're giving up an assist to Pavlich on the Osborne goal. I mean, it was so obvious. I'm surprised it took him this long. So Osborne is 23rd from Pavlich and Hedberg. Excuse me, and that goal was at 15:15 for the second period.
Yerber trying to poke that away and almost made the play. Rogers back and lost it. Beck is the only man back as a safety. Hard shot. Carbonneau is wide. What a fast left hand. He looks like a cobra.
He grabbed that one pretty quickly, didn't he? He has a lot of cage on his mask. I mean,
surprised he can see
more so than a lot of guys. Watch this left hand that Jim was talking about. He had it right there. Nope. Sorry, folks. My cough switch didn't work.
Yes, it did. You pushed the cough switch and we heard your cough. 17:37 go. Oh, me. Now I've got to tell the people what a cough switch is. When you want to make nasty noise like this, you push the button and nobody's supposed to hear you. Phil, you've just been heard by 2.5 million people.
Well, it was working.
His face off on the left side of John Van Beesbroek. Chris Chelios is back at the blue line. In front of him, he's got Tremblay. Tremblay will shoot. Save! Oh, perfect angle again. You've got to be impressed with it. Chelios shot deflected, goes wide right side. Steve Shutt putting some action there. Don Maloney has the puck and can't quite hold it to center zone. This is Chelios again over to Tremblay. Tremblay shot wide. He knows his angles. That one didn't miss by much. He never even made a move for it.
He has himself stationed in position perfectly.
Chelios to Carbonneau. Rogers has to chase with Tremblay after him. Patrick doing some interfering with Tremblay. Rogers is skating with more confidence. Phil, you spotted that earlier.
Yep.
Shot in front for Rogers. Puts it down. Can't get it turned around in time. Chelios cuts him down. This is in front, behind the net of Stoughton with Rogers. And swept into center zone. Tremblay. Oh, nice move.
See that?
That's a pretty... That is not just an ordinary rookie kind of a move. He knew just which way to turn to get around Tremblay. Nice play by Patrick. All the way down and out in front by Naslund. Laidlaw. Give me a shot. Wide. Deflected. Robinson's backhander tucked in behind the net for Nyland. Out in front, Rangers. Osborne. Good secondary effort by Osborne that time, too. Going to follow up. At this point, it is one of the best games the Rangers have played in a long time.
Defensively, it sure is. I mean, they've done everything defensively they can do. See, just by the way they're doing it right now, they're controlling the puck The reason they're circling like that is because the Canadiens are lining up and blocking off the center ice zone. And the crowd is impatient, but that's good what they're doing.
They've got a 3-goal lead. Headman pass stopped by Canadiens at their own line. Up it goes. Smith waits at the line. Naslund cruises in, and Pavlich cuts him down. Edberg was on his boots. Back to Beck. Try to sneak that one through. LaRouche with Erickson in front. LaRouche is ridden out by Kent Carson. There's Erickson going behind the net now. LaFleur chasing back. Erickson goes after Robinson. Hubert tried to keep it in play and could not. LaRouche back checking nicely. Good defensive maneuver to cut him off the blue line. Cross to the right-hand side. Put all the way across with a good backhand by McPhee, but there were no Canadians in front to take advantage of it. Here's McPhee, a shot deflected wide right side. McPhee again. Tries to stuff one and no, behind the net. Erickson. 14:25 to go in the third period. Rangers on a change. McPhee looking to the right side for Allison. Allison ridden off the puck hard at the blue line. Good check there again by James Patrick, and Beck clears. Different defensive combinations again being tried out by the Rangers tonight. Rogers and Greshner.
He's got his lines pretty well set tonight.
This might be it, what you and John were talking about in Philadelphia last night. Maybe they find the cemented.
Mike Allison's got to be there.
Rogers, sharp angle. Couldn't tee up the shot, Tom Laidlaw. Feeds in deep to the wing. Rogers is creamed. And Don Maloney alert play to keep it under control for the Rangers, even though he had to bring it back to center zone. Rogers lost it. Deflected. Laidlaw got a stick in front of the shot by Carbonneau, and Van Beesbrook is there. You are watching Rangers hockey on Madison Square Garden cable.
Nothing Rangers in the third period.
Pass into center zone. Quick headman pass right side for Bob Brook. And Bob can't quite break for the net in time. Canadiens looking for a wing. Shutt, who's got a lot of speed, gets behind Dave Maloney. Look at Van Beesbrook come out, realizing that Shutt was going to get the jump. Laidlaw ahead. Larry Patey. Shot Brook. Save. Oh, can he uncork him in a hurry?
He sure can shoot the puck.
Chelios sends one into center zone. Rangers are back for the puck again. Huber right back up. Chelios. Rangers 3 and Canadiens nothing. Third period. Van Beesbrook makes the stop and lays it off for Beck with Shutt right on his tail. Chelios pinches in. Has the puck. Eludes a check by Beck, but lost the puck. Shutt takes Beck. Solid body work here. Canadiens have an opportunity. Then Beck has got his man tied up. Going back to Chelios for the shot. Kick, save. It might have been wide, but a beautiful stop. Beautiful stop. Patey looking for help. Lennon coming in. Shot. Save. Good hard shot by Mikko Lennon. Rangers have dominated the game up until this point thoroughly. Good pass in the break-in. Block in front. Van Beesbrook gets it out a little bit further with the poke. They've got a 4-on-3. Osborne tries to make it work, and he will not get there if it was cleared out by Kent Carson. Only one man is back because of the 4-on-3 rush. Canadiens have a 3-on-2, and they go offside. And that's the way they've been playing tonight. Bobby Smith was far off on the left wing. 11:55 to go. Period number 3. Rangers are leading 3-0.
Mikko Lennon in the groin area, and I always try to think of nice ways to say this.
Well, let's see. If he's the state of California, got it around Los Angeles or San Diego.
I love it. That's good, Jim. I like that one. Okay, here's the shot by Lennon. Watch the blast, and it goes right in the midsection there. And down he goes, and he bounces back up pretty quickly. Face-off is just outside the Ranger blue line.
Laidlaw across the blue line, plays the sideboards. LaRouche, 3 goals away from an incredible feat in the National Hockey League, and he's going to have trouble. A couple more games to go.
You know, he hasn't scored at home in a long time. 16 of his last 16. Go ahead.
2-on-1. Nice play. Oh, beautiful play on Van Beesbroek, and Chabot sends it home. He gave him the right deke and beat him.
They got caught on the first 2-on-1. They got caught on a 2-on-1. Look at Van Beesbroek.
The crowd's up on its feet.
I'll come over and pat him on the pads. Van Beesbroek had a great game so far. Let's take a look at it. They got caught on a 2-on-1. Laidlaw, the only guy back. Chabot goes in and flips it up. Van Beesbroek made the move. Chabot forced him to make the move. That's a lesson he just learned there. Now watch Van Beesbroek make the move. Right now. You see? Now. And Chabot flipped it back over the short side.
Good shot. Good deke. And it's 3-1. Canadiens within 2 goals. 11:22. A lot of hockey time remaining.
He was assisted by number 10, Guy Lafleur.
Penny tries to hand it off. Don Maloney kicks it loose. Still scrambling for it.
Goal number 17 at
Beck.
8:29.
Just eluded Carbonneau. Rogers back checking on him. In front. Knocked away. Stoughton with the back checking. Canadiens are now skating a little bit differently. They've got that. Fans a little bit upset. Good shot. They've got that 1 goal now and a little bit of a roll. This will be a critical time for the Rangers. From Madison Square Garden, this is New York Rangers hockey.
Move ahead in the action.
8:15 remaining, third period. 3-1 New York Rangers. Face off deep in the Ranger zone.
Tremblay across left side. Shot here by Ludwig, wide of Van Beesbroek. Don Maloney on the wing. Canadiens have picked up their pace. The Rangers now, the shots on goal are 28-21 Rangers. Canadiens are moving ahead here a little bit. Stoughton knocks it away. Again, Tremblay. Mario Tremblay deep. Dave Maloney has him. Now Laidlaw switches off on him. Oh, did he run Tremblay? Look out. Bang, bang. In front. Loose puck. Just wide.
That was a good
Beautiful.
save.
Beautiful stop. Knocks it wide. Oh, Tremblay took Laidlaw down in front of the referee and nothing. They were banging the corner and Tremblay kept it up. This is third period. Don Maloney. Don still got it. Gibber. Just wide, high. Beck might get into this one. Takes on 2 men. Don Maloney helps him out. Sent in by Beck. Probably Beck's best year as a Ranger, and he's had some good ones. Gibber is back. Lennon knocks it loose. Gibber sends it deep. Crowd is trying to pick up the pace for the team. Naslund lost it. Shot Chelios wide. Bob Brook with Beatty. Brook. Oh, the hard shot again. Good stop by Penny. Young goaltender looks excellent. Patrick turns it in deeper.
That Brook can shoot him, boy.
Keeps him low, too. Little tie up on the boards, and the whistle stops further action with 6:15 remaining in the third period.
Bob Brook comes over that blue line, sees the top of that circle, and he drives it, and he's got a good shot. If he shoots the puck like that all the time from that angle, he's going to score a lot of goals for this team.
Ought to be a fine corner worker, too, Phil. He goes over 200 pounds.
Yep.
Getty, maker of high-performance gasolines, wants to salute another star performance. We will have the selection of tonight's Getty MVP of the game in a few moments. Face-off, Canadiens end. 1 man back. He's there in time. It's James Patrick. Around behind the net. Here comes Osborne and Pavlich and a centering pass. And Hedberg bodies his man and knocks him off the puck, but it breaks the center zone anyway. Dave Maloney in front of Schutt. Schutt, solid check, takes Maloney down. Offside. We're watching Rangers hockey on Madison Square Garden Cablevision.
The road is calling, and now you'll be able to answer. Because at Cadillac, we are committed to keeping you moving by giving you the option to shop online and take delivery at home where available. And if your vehicle needs service, our certified service experts are ready to help. Schedule your appointment at Cadillac.com. Cadillac, we have your back. Current eligible lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2020 Cadillac XT5 for around $399 per month. Visit Cadillac.com for assistance.
Here's your Gretzky. Anthony for three. Bang! And the Knicks take the lead. Great save by Lundqvist. Oh my goodness! Rangers fans are going to make hundreds from Mike Wagner. Stoudemire. Saved by Lindbergh. Up and in. He does it again. They're going wild at the Garden. Back-to-back 50-point game. New York Knickerbockers.
See the time remaining in the third period and the score. The Rangers lead 3-1.
Rangers had the puck in their own end. Osborne sends it right back again to Dave. Here comes Pavlich across the blue line. Hedberg, good burst of speed, looks for a man in front, holds and breaks loose from Robinson in the slot. Taken away and cleared out by John Chabot. DeFleur. Fleur just held that blue line in time. The pass across the right side for Chabot. Pavlich again right on the spot. Gets it back to center zone. Coming up in the 5-minute mark in the third period. Rangers leading by 2. Robinson lost on a poke check by Huber. Center zone. The floor turns it back in just in time. They almost had an offside call. They're going to call a high stick anyway.
Yep. Faceoff will come outside the Ranger blue line. John Van Biesbroek stopped 21 of the 22 shots so far. There's Guy Lafleur. You know, I'm wondering, he's only 32 years old, and I just think about that, you know.
He's indicated Phil he's getting tired.
Yeah. There's a final tie, Hartford and Quebec. But Hartford's been playing very well.
Boy, have they ever. Less than 5 minutes to go in this hockey game.
They were down 5-2 in that game and came back to tie it.
Icing call will take the puck back into the Canadiens' end.
No, that Ludwig, we had a shot of that Ludwig. He's number 17 on Montreal Canadiens. There he is. He's played all the games. He hasn't missed a game in 2 seasons.
That's a valuable commodity.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay.
Esposito strikes again. His face off to Penny's right side. LaRouche has been denied a goal again tonight through the collar last night. In the Canadiens' end, they've got the puck with 4:48 to go, trailing by 2 goals, and it comes to center zone. No, it hits the Canadian bench and goes out of play. So the face-off again in the Canadiens' end.
Here's Sevigny.
Face-off will be to the left side across the blue line. Good crowd here tonight. Game getting a half-hour later start than usual. And, of course, there'll be another game here at the Garden with Hartford to end the regular season on April the 1st. Tonight, the Masters of Hockey will open up at 6 o'clock.
So all you people come and see us 6 o'clock. Be here, please. We start at 6.
Greshner sends one ahead. Anybody with a regular ticket, of course, can come in at 6 o'clock. Loose puck in the slot in front of LaRouche. And a stick check knocks it into the crowd. That might have been his best chance of the night.
Pierre LaRouche standing in front. He wants it.
You can't blame him, Phil.
No, sir. I don't blame him at all. It's like sometimes in hockey games, you know, when I was playing and they get 2 goals in the game. I mean, I would always try and want to get that third one, that hat trick, because there aren't too many chances. You don't seem to get that many chances to get the hat trick.
LaRouche is on the draw here. They'll send Patrick and Greshner back to the bench.
Erickson is on the left side and Sundstrom on the right side.
Dave Maloney is on the ice with Tom Laidlaw as the back line. No clear possession here. And Sundstrom working at it. Erickson goes to the corner. Rouge back. It will come clear. 4:20 on the clock in the third period. Rangers leading by 2. Shut. Forced back by the Rouge is checking. Rouge had a happy career, an unhappy career at Montreal, of course. He'd like to score here, not just for his own good, but against Montreal as well. Quick shot toward the net is blocked. This is Laidlaw. For Sundstrom, but a bad bounce off the boards. It eludes him. Rouge's line is going off now. 3:44 on the clock. Canadians really seem disorganized, Phil, don't they?
They sure do. Look at they're bumping into each other and everything.
John Van Beesbrook, fine game here tonight. Solid check. Hubert through the body, went down anyway. In front. Good kick, save in front. It's going to be a shot right here. Chelios. Save. Score on the rebound. And it's a 1-goal lead with 3:21 to go.
McPhee standing right in front of that net. Puts in the rebound. His 4th goal of the year, but here's the shot by Chelios. A good save by Van Beesbrook. And the rebound. McPhee puts it right underneath the stretched arms. Here's the play by Donnie Maloney, and it goes back to the point. He goes over to Chelios. Chelios shoots the puck. Now watch the rebound by McPhee right underneath Van Beesbrook into the open net. And now McPhee has 4 goals in his last 6 games, and is 3-2 now.
Montreal goal is going to number 35, Mike McPhee.
Canadians coming out within 1 goal of a tie now, and a lot of hockey time remaining. Let's see, about 3 minutes.
Rangers were in complete control of this game until
39 seconds.
Recently.
Mike McPhee,
Robinson.
Number 4 at 16:39.
Canadians are forming up for a drive here. They got Nyland wide on the left side. Smith shot blocked into the crowd. 2:49 to go. Standing between the Rangers and victory. A lot of time to go. Don't go away.
Scored the goal from Chelios and Carlson at 16:39. 3-2 now. New York Rangers. 2:49 left in this, the third period.
Toward the net, blocked by the Rangers. Leonard gets across the blue line. Rook hook down.
Oh, that was a hook.
Yes, sir. Hurt. Huber following into the corner. Canadians are pressing in deep now. 2.5 minutes to go. They just trail by 1. Chelios shot deflected wide. He got a piece. Chelios has been shooting well from the point. Here he comes again. Patey being chased behind the net. And comes away with the puck. Beck. Protecting the puck. Goes to his backhand. Sends one in. Wide. That drove right through the goaltender's catching glove. Lennon trying to take out his man on the far side. Kept in by James Patrick, now behind him. Lafleur. Long drive. Saved by Van Beesbrook. James Patrick. And Lennon sends one ahead. Robinson. Time remaining 1:30 now. Minute and a half to go. Solid check by Huber again. Center zone. Hedberg. Pavlich. Squeezes through. Lost the puck as he squeezed.
I'll watch for the goalie for you, Jim.
Yep, 1:15 to go. Pavlich coming back after Beck threw the check and made Ryan Walter cough up the puck. Robinson got a shot. Surprised he didn't take it. It was his move. Now, wide. Set the screen. Go to the net and wide. 54 seconds to go. Canadians have not pulled their goaltender. Here comes Hedberg. He sets the screen. Save! Save! Good concentration by Anders Hedberg.
Boy, good play by Hedberg. Jim, you called it right. He set the screen with Ludwig. Shot it and then went after his rebound. Here comes Hedberg. Now he comes in. Cuts to the middle. Shoots. Goes in for his rebound. And Penny has to make 2 good saves.
The face-off will be in the Canadiens' end, and Getty congratulates Mark Pavlich as Getty's most valuable player for the Rangers, giving performance miles ahead of himself. Tonight he receives Getty gift certificates, and at Getty the proof is in the pump.
Looks like somebody's called timeout. Yeah, Montreal, I guess, has called timeout with 44 seconds to go. And right now what Montreal will do is
Montreal.
talk about the strategy on how they're going to pull the goalie. The first thing to do is win the face-off. You get the face-off and you get it down, and over the red line, the goaltender will head for the net. Now the Rangers, they're not really talking over any strategy. The face-off is deep in the zone of the Montreal Canadiens. I see Joey Bacchino just whispered something to Herb Brooks. Now let's see Herb Brooks if he makes a change. If he does, that means that Wayne Thomas has said something up here. Now, they can't call timeout after. They got to have 1 whistle. They can't call timeout right now. Herb Brooks had asked Pavlich to call timeout. You can't call timeout till later. You see Bacchino talking to him. Now, he's got a direct pipeline up here to Wayne Thomas.
You're right about that cage, Phil. I'm surprised he can see through it clearly.
It's
a lot of bars.
A lot of bars. More so than most goalies. See the difference? I mean, that's great. Face-off deep in the Montreal zone. Pavlich wins it again.
Shot wide. Penny gets out a couple of feet from the cage. Here comes Chelios. There he goes. The goaltender is out. Open net. Extra skater is on the ice, and a face-off will be called in the Rangers' end as Van Beesbroek picks up the puck. Don't like to talk too much about mechanics or anything, but something happened just a couple of seconds ago. You should be aware of it. Sometimes the guys make good moves in the telecast. We're talking about Van Beesbroek's mask. Right away, the director and cameraman picked up the goaltender at the other end so you can see the contrast. Very nice work. Beautiful.
Yes, sir. It was great work. Now, the Rangers will probably call timeout. No, they haven't yet. But Patey will come out there to take that face-off. I don't know what Larry Robinson is talking to Dave Newell about. If they're blowing the whistle, they want to get this going. Mark Pavlich has won almost every draw that he's taken tonight.
Patey is out there now against Bob Smith. Canadians have an extra skater and an empty net. And they're looking for Chelios. He's been driving from that line all night. He's out of sight to your left. Can't find him. Patrick. 25 seconds. Only 5 seconds went by before the whistle.
Patey won the face-off from Bobby Smith.
Nyland is nudging Patey a bit. Robinson is in there.
Patey won the draw, and then he went back to Patrick, and they froze it up, and Patey came in and hit Nyland, or hit Bobby Smith after.
Everybody lined up again. Chelios is the man. There he is with that longest shot. You can see him on your left.
That's right. That's the man they're trying to get us back to. He's going on his forehandle.
It's behind him.
What the heck was that by Bobby Smith? I can't believe that.
19 seconds to go.
It's incredible.
13 seconds to go. Beck. Open net. Stopped by Robinson.
I know the Canadians are losing.
7 seconds to go. One more chance for them. Chelios will take it. Save, and it's over.
Okay, John Van Beesbroek wins his second game. Played 2 games in the NHL and won them both. You know what I was saying about that face-off there? Smith went on his forehand. He had Chelios in his slot. He had nobody on the boards. He drew it on the forehand, and he drew it outside. I think that's incredible. If he's going to do that, he's got to tell his guy to move over. There's the last shot of the game as Van Beesbroek stopped it.
Stay with us for more from the Garden. The final score is Rangers 3, Canadiens 2, and a big Win for the Rangers. This is Madison.